I played Slime Rancher for 50 days, and I know I promised 100, but I'm never going to play Slime Rancher again. Cue the intro.
How are you hitting me?
Oh my god! Day 1 begins and I'm very optimistic, thinking I can get this done in 3 to 4 hours. Boy, I was wrong. As we played through the game, we started the tutorial, and throughout playing the game, we got the first section of the map. We began farming pink slimes, and by the end of day 1, we had 2 farms and a den. Please note that I like to fully finish dens before starting new ones because I don't like slimes escaping. I would say that was a pretty productive day. Yeah, we ain't gonna get that feeling for very long. On day 2, only 2 major things happened. We built up the walls for our slimes so it would be harder for them to escape, and we developed an early money making strategy where I would take a bunch of slimes into a cul-de-sac like area and feed them, and it would be really easy to get like 60 ports. A lot happened on day 3. We discovered trading and we got our first and only golden plort, and on top of that we did try to sell carrot. On day 4 I'm thinking how wonderful this game is. I'm watching One Piece while playing, and this is going to be a great video. We built our second den and found our first Gordo. In Slime Rancher, by making Gordos explode, you have a chance to get keys. They explode from overeating, so nothing really drastic. Alongside that, we saw our first tar slime, which is my favorite slime because just look at this dude. On day 6, nothing really happened. Day 6 was productive. I don't care what you say, but it's productive. Not as productive as day 2, but productive. And hopefully it won't happen again. So I just looked at my notes, and on days 7 through 11, all I did was stick around the base collecting food and the ports and just focusing on making money. I didn't really care about progressing in the game, I just cared about the money aspect so I can be a little bit financially secure in this game. Day 12 was quite productive. We used the key from the Gordo and we were able to explore this area so I could get crystal slimes and rod slimes. On days 13 through 15, I mainly focused on base progression. On day 16, we beat another Gordo, allowing us to go to the crystal Gordo, getting our second key. This meant we will be soon exploring a brand new area. On days 17 through 19, it consisted of mainly just collecting food, feeding the slimes, and then selling their poop. And this would be a reoccurring process. On day 20, we added a pond to the base and added a new slime to the arsenal, the water slime. The water slime is a nice touch and it's just a chill slime that just hangs out. We unlocked a new area which reminded me of a jungle, but I stopped myself from exploring it because it was turning night and I didn't want to deal with the creatures of the night. The next day rolled around and I returned to this strange new land. I got a new slime called the honey slime and ended up fusing it with a crystal slime, which was the biggest moneymaker out of any of slimes I had. From days 26 to 29, I was on autopilot. At this point, I've been playing the game for 4 hours and was doing whatever. I didn't leave the base and made 30k throughout playing. I was able to develop these drills at the lab, and when the day counter hit 31, I went back on autopilot. I literally didn't talk until like day 40 and then just checked the drills. I went back on autopilot until day 48. At that point, I made the executive decision that we were going to stop on day 50. I'm doing weeklies, which means I have a very limited amount of time that I can spend on each video. And I didn't believe that I would be able to get 100 days done. I also didn't want to stay up all night and sift through 50 hours of footage. So instead I only have like 5 to 6 hours of footage. Looking back at this project, I've learned a couple of things I can apply to future videos. I've also learned things that I could improve to be a better gamer. When it comes to videos, I've learned that I'm never touching Slime Rancher again. After playing this game for 6 hours straight, I hate it. But I also played it when I was wiped and on autopilot. I was playing this game until 4 a.m. It's not one of those games that I can play until 4 a.m. And I promise you, there will never be a video on this game again. Like, I just wanted to sleep, man. Like, I go to church every Sunday, and I didn't want to be late for church and didn't want to kill myself. If you want to hear about new videos that are going up on the channel this month, click the video on the left. That's my Minecraft monthly memos, and I'm pretty sure you'll enjoy it. On the right is the subscribe button. You know what to do. Have a good one.